Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Honda Civic, that generation here from year 2016 to year 2021. If you have one of those, you need to find where the VSA module fuse, also known as Vehicle Stability Assist fuse, is located. You may have up to 3 fuses in 2 different fuse boxes, and one of those fuses is special, guys, that can be really expensive. So we'll share where you can buy cheap fuses from, relays as well. That way you don't waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. So all that will be covered for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, guys, let me tell you a little bit about us. On this channel you will be able to find, guys, a video for every fuse on your Honda Civic, guys, if you have that generation from year 2016 to year 2021. Why we make these videos? To save you time and money. Let's say you're down the road, you need a fuel pump fuse, because without that fuse practically the car will not be running if it's blown. You can just search for it and find it instantly and know which fuse to check, because even in the manual, okay, the fuses are under different names that could be really hard to diagnose. Now, another thing, guys, we're constantly working on things, taking engines apart, transmissions, fixing cars, and we have 3 channels that we have more than 1.1 million subscribers altogether on these channels, guys, that we daily put content that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs as well. So let's go ahead, explain now where you can find all the fuses. Another thing now here, guys, okay, you will have different kind of fuses on your Honda Civic, guys. Some of those could be really hard to find. Okay, we're talking about some multi-fuses, multi-block fuses right here. Those could be really expensive, hard to find, impossible to find in small towns or in the middle of nowhere. Relays can be overpriced as well. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get practically all the fuses and relays at a really good price and quick shipping as well. That way you don't waste your money, guys. So let's go ahead, start on it and explain about the fuses now. VSA fuse, guys, that's the Vehicle Stability Assist fuse. Now first we're going to demonstrate on 2017 Honda Civic. You have 2 fuse boxes. We're going to open the fuse box that's inside, guys, on your Honda Civic. On the driver's side under the dash, if you look upside down, you're going to see a fuse box that looks just like that. It doesn't have a cover or anything like that. This is your OBD port here, and if we zoom in a little bit, you'll be able to clearly see the fuses. But before we continue, guys, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and realize that way you don't waste time and money. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. Fuse, guys, for the VSA is located, you can see this is fuse number 1 through 13, 14 through 26, 27 through 39. The fuse that we need to check is number 27, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. That fuse, guys, number 34 is the one that you will need to check specifically. So that's one of them. You have 2 more that you will need to check, guys. We're talking about under the hood. Once you open the hood in your Honda Civic, this is the fuse box right here. You open that cover, you're going to see a fuse box that looks just like that. In that fuse box you have 3 special fuses that consist of multi-fuses, guys. Those could be really expensive or hard to find. We'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them from at a good price, quick shipping. Those fuses, if you see them, they'll look like that. They consist of multiple fuses that are not replaceable. You have to replace the whole block of fuses, guys. So you can check out where you can get them from in the description of the video below. The fuse that we'll need to check here for the VSA will be that fuse that's known as number 3, and if you come in it, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fuses right here. So we need to start from the top and count fuse number 1, 2, 3, 4, that 40 amp fuse. Okay, and the one underneath is number 5, that 40 amp fuse. So these 2 fuses are for the VSA Light, guys, that you need to check. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.